Hey YouTube, how art thou? I hope thou art good. Today, let's talk about a city in Pennsylvania, a city nicknamed the city that loves you back, or the city of neighborhoods, or the city that bombed itself, or Philadelphia, or Philadelphia. That sounds like the actual city. Of course, I'm talking about Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the city of brotherly love. Another nickname for the city. The city may not be what you expect it to be. It's not just a bunch of sports fans and sports uniforms eating Philly cheesesteaks in sunny Philadelphia. It's more than that. And just like every other city, there's pros and cons. I did a video on the top reasons to move to Philadelphia. Now this is my video on the top reasons not to move to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Number 10, drug problem. Yeah, Philadelphia has a drug problem. According to an agency, 719 Philadelphians died of drug overdoses in 2016. There were 907 drug deaths in the city that year, recorded by the Philadelphia's Department of Public Health, and they believe it is most likely linked to opioids. Number 9, dirty. Now, some parts of Philadelphia, there is trash literally everywhere. I remember somebody I know came down from the UK and we were in Philadelphia together, and he was just like mind blown by all the trash that was everywhere. And if I'm not mistaken, this actually might have been like his first or second time to America. So hopefully he doesn't think the whole country looks like that, with just trash everywhere. Number 8, noise. And stay tuned to the end for some Philadelphia trivia. Yeah, this definitely can be a noisy place. You got sirens, you got cops and ambulances, and the trucks are loud, and there's even noise sometimes from the occasional biker gang, or whatever you want to call those guys who ride around with the dirt bikes and pop wheelies and whatnot. And yeah, so there can be quite a bit of noise. And then you also have to remember the population is around 1.5 million. So yeah, all of those people and traffic and whatnot, that can be a bit noisy depending on the part of the city that you're in. Number 7, city income tax. Now, if you live in Philadelphia, your earnings will be subject to a quote-unquote special city income tax of 3.9%. And the wages of non-residents who work in Philadelphia are subject to a tax of 3.47%. Keep that in mind before moving here. Oh, and I got that from some article or something I was reading. Number 6, traffic. Okay, once again, you got to keep in mind there's over 1.5 million people here. And even though everyone doesn't ride cars, it still can be hectic traffic. Where I live by 2 Walmarts, and I think they may be like around 8 miles each from my house. And it'll take me about 8 minutes to get to each Walmart. Here in Philadelphia, 8 miles? Yeah, if you got there in 8 minutes, let me know what you're doing, because I don't see that happening. Legally, at least. Number 5, pest. So they got rats here and they got bed bugs. The bed bug problem actually was so bad that they tried to pass a bill, or maybe they did pass it. I don't know if it got passed, but the bill basically stated that tenants had to pay half the cost of the exterminators. Now that is as far as bed bugs, and as far as rats, the 2015 American Housing Survey ranked Philadelphia as number 1 city in the nation for having rats. Now, I don't know if that's still a current thing or what, but that's something to keep in mind. Do your research on that part. Hold on, wait. I found an article with this lady talking about her experience with rats the size of cats. Now, I'm from New York. I feel like I know what she's talking about. Just imagine, laying down and something like runs across your face or your body somewhere, and you think, maybe it was, somebody messing with you, or, maybe it was a cat or your dog. No, this was a rodent, a little mouse thingy or rodent that lives in the water. I don't know. It's nasty, and they kind of like scare me. I have stories on stories on stories with these things, but yeah, definitely keep that in mind. And from my understanding, that stat that I gave you guys and the story were both from 2019, so I do actually believe it is a current thing. But once again, double check, do your research on that, and yeah. Number 4, crime. Now, this may be an obvious one, but Area Vibes rates the crime here as an F. It is 55% higher than the nation's average. There are 4,006 crimes out of every 100,000 people. The crimes range from murder, rape, robbery, assault, violent crime, burglary, theft, vehicle theft, and property crime. Come on, brotherly love. City of brotherly love. Why so much crime? I don't understand. Like, all of that good food. Why are you guys mad? Come on, man. It's funny because I said the same thing when I was in New Orleans. I think the first time I went to New Orleans, I'm expecting to get this crazy experience or whatnot. And I go and I try the food, and I'm like, yo, this food is phenomenal. Good food, puts a smile on my face sometimes. It makes me feel happy. But to each his own. I understand there's more problems in life than just eating food. But yeah, the crime here gets rated as an F. Keep that in mind. Trivia time. Philadelphia is the home to the first A, water park, B, cell phone shop, C, industrial warehouse, or D, zoo. What do you guys think it is? What do you guys think? And if you guess D, zoo, you are correct. Number 3, parking. Now, parking here can be definitely challenging, especially in downtown Philadelphia or Center City. I believe that's what they call it, downtown Philadelphia. And some of the more busier areas, it can just be a challenge parking. Number 2, schools. Now, there are a total of 314 public schools in Philadelphia and 248 private schools in Philadelphia, and 60 post-secondary schools in Philadelphia. And Area Vibes rates their schooling as an F. Now, keep that in mind before you move here. So, there are some schools that are decent. Some schools are actually rated like really high, but other schools not so good. So just, do your research on a specific school that you want to actually, say put your kid in, or you go to yourself, and yeah, go from there. And number 1, weather. Now, this may be a pro to some people, con to other people. Somebody quotes, "We have all 4 seasons and none are very extreme, thanks to an average temperature of 41 in January and 85 in August, and in early spring and late fall." Once again, I'm actually from, I think Buffalo, where I'm from, is like around like 6-7 hours from here. And I can remember times where it being like freezing in Buffalo and the weather being just different in Philadelphia, like maybe 20 to 30 degrees warmer. So just keep that in mind before moving here. The weather would be for some people and not for others. Yeah, so there you guys have it. That's the list. Top reasons not to move to Philadelphia. It's funny, I was talking about sirens. As I'm recording it, I don't know if you guys heard that, but the police, I think, just drove past. Anyway, yeah. Top reasons not to move to Philadelphia. Subscribe, like, comment, if you want. Philadelphia overall is an interesting place, and I like actually visiting there. I plan on actually going soon. Actually, I think in a couple days. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe once again, if you want. Until next time, guys, I wish you guys nothing but the best.